Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys, whenever you're watching this video. Today we are going to finish up how to take measurements. We're going to look at temperature and length, and we'll also look at temperature conversions as well. So how to measure things in terms of length. So let's say that this is in centimeters. So similar to last time with volumes and masses, you have to make sure you're using the correct measurement tool and make sure that you're giving your best estimate for the uncertain number, if you will. So with this one, you can see that it's definitely 5 something, definitely on the line. However, people always get confused, like, well, how do you know how many numbers to put down after a decimal, or do we need to put a decimal? So for example, let's say that the measurement actually was right about here, so somewhere in between that. So if this were the case, you know it would be definitely 5.4, let's say I put it kind of in the middle-ish, let's say 5. So 5.45 centimeters. Based on this scale would actually give me 5.00 centimeters. So as you can see, that 5.00, these are the ones you're certain about, and this is the one that you're uncertain. You have to give your best guess for that. Sometimes if it's right on the line like this, it's best to put a line somewhere else and then give your best estimate for that, and that will give you how many decimals should be after if it's right on the line like that. So if it was right here where I put this, it would be 8.9, let's say 97 centimeters for this, for example. So how to measure things in Fahrenheit, Celsius, Kelvin, all the type of stuff, how to convert. So you're going to have um, a list of formulas that you're going to have. If I don't give it to you on an assessment, you can you'll get it like either on like I'll either give it to you in class or it will be on your paper, etc. But these are important because you need to be able to refer to these. So I'm not asking you to memorize per se, but I'm definitely asking you to understand how to use them correctly, because if you don't, then you're going to be in trouble. So with this one, I'm trying to find Fahrenheit, and Celsius is the number I'm plugging in here and multiplying like that. So some students get confused by the order of this, so I'm going from Celsius to Fahrenheit in this case. So 45 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. So my equation for this is, let's do it this way, T Celsius equals T Fahrenheit minus 32 in parentheses times 5/9. So I would just plug in my number. So 45 minus 32 in parentheses times 5 divided by 9. And the answer I get will be do my work, I end up with 7.22 for temperatures. To make it kind of easier, we're just going to do these to the nearest whole number. So this one will actually just be 7 degrees Celsius. Then box it in. Next one is 30 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So just so we're clear, I'm using this formula. So it will be 30 times 1.8 plus 32. So then 30 times 1.8 plus 32 is actually 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Alrighty guys, so this one is Fahrenheit to Kelvin. There was no direct formula for that, so you have to do it in parts. So, convert this first to Celsius. So Celsius is Fahrenheit minus 32 in parentheses times 5/9. So 98 minus 32 times 5/9 is 36.66 ... 7. So if that was the end of this problem, you would just round it up to 37 for the nearest whole number. But because we're converting it to something else, for whenever you guys are solving problems where you have to kind of move from one step to the next with the same numbers, it's best to kind of keep this number in your math, if you will. Right now, it's not a big deal, but it will be a big deal later on when we do more important stuff, but more difficult, higher level stuff in terms of chemistry or physics. So I'm going to plug in this number. So it would be, let me see, see, there's no degrees in Kelvin. My bad. That was my mistake. Then plus 273. So you're going to take your number and add it to 273, to 36.66 ... 7, caught myself, plus 273. So when you do this, you end up with 309.66 ... 7, and then that will just become 310 Kelvin. Yeah, there's no degree symbol with Kelvin, guys, so that was, I caught myself. Luckily I caught myself, so don't make that mistake either, okay? So capital K is Kelvin. There's no degree symbol with it. Degree symbols only with Celsius and Fahrenheit. So the next few slides are just going to be reading thermometers in terms of just making sure we know how to read them correctly. So looking at this, the Fahrenheit one, it looks like it's about, so this is 20, 40, this is 30. So it's somewhere in between 32 and 34 degrees Fahrenheit. That was actually kind of hard to read. The next one is, looks like it's right below 1 degree Celsius. So yeah, the difference in these scales is not that much. So this is just practice being able to read them. So this one is somewhere in between 74 to 76 degrees Fahrenheit. So it looks like it's right below, so probably about 75 something degrees Fahrenheit. And on the Celsius side, it's a little bit above 24 and kind of below 25, so about say 24 maybe like 0.2 degrees Celsius. And this one is a little bit high up. Person's probably in a lot of trouble if this is a person. So this one, so that is 110 right here, 110. So that should be about, looks like somewhere between 106 and 108. If this is a person, yeah, they're in trouble. They probably need to go to they probably would be in the ER immediately. Anyway, and in Celsius, it's about 42 degrees Celsius. So that's it for lecture on measurements. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in class. Take care, guys. Bye.